Hi, I'm Ruben,
And I'm Michelle.
and today we have here with us Lluc from Welcomebeds.
Thank you, Ruben and Michelle, for having me. And for everyone, my name is Lluc. I'm Sales Director at Welcomebeds, and I'm very happy for having the chance and the opportunity to spend this time with you. I hope you enjoy it.
So, how do you envision AI reshaping the travel booking process in the coming years?
I think it's something that can change the entire booking flow. So end to end, starting from being able to create a booking without having to interact, not even with a person or an API, so to speak, or not even having to call an agent, nothing like that. You just have to, talk to the AI and he will do everything for you. It will do everything for you. On the other hand, I can even imagine holding a booking, right? So the customer may feel that they have done the booking and the booking is confirmed, but it's not yet confirmed. So it's being predictable, it's predicting when the booking is going to be cheaper, when it's going to the availability run out, things like this. So it holds the booking, it confirms the booking to the customer, but the booking is not yet done. And at the moment that is more profitable for the company, then it does the booking, the price given is completely different, and then you get a better margin. On the other hand, for example, when we talk about the complaints, it's normally a hassle, right, in every single company, then the customer care and all that stuff. We all know the struggles in the travel industry. I feel this is something that is gonna be changed. I don't know for the best, for the worst, but I can imagine, trying to call an agent and just AI managing everything for you. And I can feel that maybe you can give the extra point to the customer saying, listen, you know what, you are a VIP, you're gonna have a human for you. So when you call, there will be a real agent getting your booking instead of the AI. And maybe it's a service that you have to start charging for.
Oh, wow.
This is something that can happen, right? So, there are many ways how to apply the AI. There are going to be trial and error, but there are going to be others that are going to success for sure. We just need to find the right balance in which the customer is happy, the company is reducing the costs, and that the service is good as well.
That's cool.
That's cool to see it working both ways, both with the client on their side and benefiting also the online travel agency. That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
So what role do you think the AI will play in the pricing strategies for, on top of what you just said, for the travel in the future?
I think this is a reality as of now, right? So I'm actually talking to you guys, and this is what you do for a living, right? So you've been a pioneer in this area. So not only that, what you do, which is absolutely amazing, but I think that there are other scenarios in which this can be applied. And even today, there are projects that are already launched in the industry that you can just with your phone say, I would like to launch a more aggressive campaign for this specific customer, or the AI is predicting when the bookings are going to be higher and then do different markups and so on and so forth. And this is a reality as of now. But still, there's many things to do, much room to grow, and the pricing strategies are going to be completely different. As well, it's important to highlight that, again, it's not a human being, that is behind that. So we always need to be on top of that. Pricing is something very sensitive, nothing that is new news for anyone. But if we feed it with the right information, then it can be a great help. Not forget that it's a tool. It's not the solution, it's just another tool that you can use to get a right service and to get more benefit for your company. But we need to be very careful with the information that we are giving it. It's an algorithm that is predicting stuff and that is getting to know you and get to propose you solutions, but that doesn't mean that it's the best solution, right? So I think it's important to put this in perspective. Like, it's easy to use it as a great help, but not the only solution. But for the pricing, I think we are gonna see a lot of changes, that the smart ones are gonna do a lot of money, and not that smart, they are gonna struggle a bit, because same as with the Meta back in the days, right? Everyone wanted to be part of the Meta searches. Some of them did break money, others had a lot of losses, right? So we need to be careful.
That's true.
And with all these changes in AA, as you mentioned with pricing, what about travel personalization? How do you think AI is going to help create a more bespoke recommendation to the traveler?
So for the B2C players, there are several projects that have been presented to the mass, and it's going to be launched in the next few months. So we are going to start feeling it. For the B2B world, there is a lot of room to grow as well. I mean, the B2B is kind of opaque. It's a Pandora's box. It's a black box of the plane. We all know how it works, but none of us know how exactly works.
How can AI help in creating more personalized travel recommendations, bespoke services to the traveler?
I think that for the B2C, there are already projects that are ongoing and are going to soon be launched. So we are all going to feel this very, very soon. For the B2B, I think there is much to do. I mean, tour operators, we all know how much do they care about, travel recommendations, get to know new products and that sort of things, right? They want to expand in a new area, but they do not know the product. They need to rely on the partners, things like that. AI can be a great solution. I mean, it can actually tell you based on the kind of customers you have, based on the strategy you have, based on everything it's learned from you till now, what are the best, places where to spend, or what are, the best destinations for your own customers. If you're trying to reach a new target, it can also help you with that. You have the information. And then on the other hand, for the B2B players and the recommendations, we all know travel agencies or all these companies that use a login to a site. The AI will recognize you, will recognize your patterns, what have you done so far, and what is so what you are looking but not booking, and will help you, to get the recommendations on how to start booking this in a better way, or to give you all the information that is needed to promote a specific destination, hotel, or rates, or that sort of thing. So it's actually many stuff that is yet to happen. And I think that we are all focusing much on the B2C because it's what you can feel it. It's like, oh, I'm putting this here and I see results and I can play with it or with that. But for the B2B, I mean, it's an entire world. We all know. I mean, every time you have to explain what's your work, what you do for a living, it's like, oh my God. I mean, it's a black box or Pandora's box, and the AI is going to help us a lot to have a better quality service for the tour operators and the travel agencies, most probably, I think.
Yeah, well,
That's awesome.
I agree.
So last, following up what you were mentioning right now on those AI evolutions within the B2B and B2C, let's say verticals of the industry, what innovations do you think in AI would you like to see when it comes to enhancing the travel booking experience? What would you expect? What would you like to see?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the main pain point, I think, of many of us, which is content, static content. How good would it be to remove all the hassle of the mapping, or remove all the problems with the discrepancies, or I thought that I have booked this room, or the images were not correct, all that sort of things. Oh my God, that sounds like heaven to me. Yes. I mean, it's just being able to get from Google what's the image of the hotel, and then comparing to the images you have, and then being able to provide your images on room level, and when there is a change or a photo shooting, that you get them like this. That would be amazing. I mean, on the other hand as well, for enhancing, I think there is a lot of noise in our industry, and maybe there is a way that this new technology is able to identify what are the problems, the frictions between connectivities, between partnerships, or even tell you what will be the next synergies booking-wise. And so, like, hey, have you, noticed that this company has now this new business line or has done this or that, and that you have a tandem there, or that you are complementary, and then that you can enhance the experience of the booking by adding this or that. I mean, as well for the upselling, it will be way more easier for ancillary products, I think, to start, having their own voice. I think we all have seen in the previous years how these ancillary products are more and more important, are more putting the foot there, and this is going to help them as well. I mean, being able to combine them in a different way and in a more recommended way based on the needs of each and every customer. I mean, I think it's going to be a completely wide-opening scenario for all of us, with a huge impact on the B2C, but as well being able to help on the B2B to integrate all these products in a more easier way with less pain, or with the invoicing as well, with all that part that can be maybe optimized, or find another solution how to make it with AI. I think that's going to be also a game changer for us.
Yes, definitely. And I do have to say that, and you will probably agree, content management, the first thing you've mentioned.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it, making the information more accessible and more clear instead of rummaging through everything.
Yes, for players, it's like food. Usually the picture sells. And when you don't have the right picture, or the quality is low, or the description is not what it should be, that can mean losing a booking. And just being able to automate and get the right information with the right quality, that is priceless.
Yes.
It's exactly like that. I mean, you go to a website, even myself, and I work in the industry. I mean, when I go to a page, I see the images, then I go to the hotel page, images are different and rates are different and the rooms are not the same. It's like, is this a mapping error, or is this the real booking? I mean, is it correct?
And for a traveler, what am I booking exactly? What room I am actually gonna get?
So much
uncertainty.
Yeah, so uncertainty, so much time spent trying to figure it out, moving between all of these websites, and both for the travelers and us from the industry, that we are supposedly supposed to know and can do everything in a second, and it takes even longer.
And we have access to 100,000 hotels. So if you don't like the images of one of them, you just go to the next. I mean, they have similar ranges, they are in the same area. So the first thing you do is, to get caught by the eye. If not, then you are losing the booking completely, unless they know the brand, which is also different, because the investment you have to do on the marketing to position the hotel is completely different, right?
Exactly.
And then the static content, like the descriptions, we all know as well, tour operators, they want to have their own descriptions, very tailor-made, and in a specific way, with their own tone and all that stuff. And hotel chains as well, don't forget about the hotel chains as well, there with their own websites, and they want to drive the business to their own websites. And this is also very important. How many problems do we have? How many money do we lose at the end of the year because the descriptions were not correct? Because they are not completely following everything that the customer needs, or the special remarks, or all that stuff. So if we find a way how to solve this problem, we will all save so much money, and the customer experience will be so much enhanced that, I mean, it will be a great experience. I mean, I'm just happy just to figure out it.
All the problems in the world will be solved. Smooth sailing.
No, but the last words you said, it will be a great experience. That
exactly
says it all.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you for your insights, valuable insights. It was a pleasure having you here.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
And, well, enjoy the show.
Thank you very much for having me and for dedicating this time. It's amazing working with you, and we very much appreciate the relationship.
Thank
you.